Well, I am Gunbreak1, and I will be your dungeon master for the next, 3 hours? 4 hours? 4 hours.
I think this
Uh,
is it a 4 hour slot?
Yes,
yes.
that
It
one's a
should be.
4 hour slash.
Oh yes.
Slot. The next one is 3 hours.
Yep. Yes, I'm Gunbreak1, and I will be your dungeon master for the next 4 hours. Today, for this slot, we'll be running a module called the Train Heist in Tremor's Run for Snakes and Saloons, which is a Western fantasy hack of D&D 5th edition. With me, I have these wonderful players. Hops.
I am again. I'm Hobbs or Hippolytes. I am playing Hugo Fantombre. I'm mispronouncing that probably because I just smashed two shorts together. But basically, I'm playing a ghost warlock who deals with the spirits. Technically, the game calls it the Loas, but I'm just like I don't know enough about that, so I'm just gonna say the spirits and keep it at that.
Hi, I'm Hikaru. I DM'd the first game of the night. Now I'm going to be playing Avi, the Omgar. Omgar are, let's call them halflings from the plane of fire. So they're like what happens if you take a halfling and you color them like a tiefling.
And you make them greedy instead of hungry.
Yeah, you make them really greedy and hairless. I'm also a type of fighter.
Thank God.
Hi, I'm Pi. I'll be playing Griffin, no last name given or thought of, and I will be playing a Revoker Magus, which is a wizard basically, and I am playing an ethereal, which is a half ghost, half human.
I'm also playing an atheist.
Hi, I'm Zayo. I'm playing Sky, who is a sharpshooter gunslinger and a feral tiefling. And this is a game where I am also playing a sharpshooter, and it's just different type. Yay. Also, I'll be awake in a moment. I apologize.
It's kind of expected with this sort of thing. Alright, I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to read like half a page of narration here. I'll try and keep it nice and slow. I am going to desperately try to sound like a Western narrator as I read this off, so forgive my grammar.
Is it gonna be like the thing with the where we all
You'll
playing
see.
children? You said.
Alright, yeah, I'm actually going to start reading now. A world of Western fantasy. The world is not a stranger to miracles. That is a typo in the first fucking sentence of this. For a long while, the arcane served as a means to achieving such ends. The study of tools and physics were set aside by the majority of society in favor of studying magics, which led to more immediate benefits. However, the few who were more interested in technology would eventually convince the world that mechanical ingenuity could be as valuable as arcane proficiency. It was also cheaper. Instead of spending the years learning to cast spells, individuals could attain power from their local gunsmith. One could travel across continents using locomotives rather than costly teleportation spells. Technology served to lessen the gap in power and the opportunities between the ordinary individual and the wealthy and talented. Now, magic and technology run hand in hand. This is Western fantasy. Welcome to Tremor's Run. Tremor's Run is a region of plains and desert that splits the industrial and urban landscape to the east and the dangerous and untamed landscape to the west. For a time, the harsh environment of Tremor's Run discouraged individuals from making the journey westward, but with the advent of the locomotive, it has become more appealing. But Tremor's Run still has its dangers. The oppressive presence of civilization in the east has forced most of the strange and wild creatures of the continent west into Tremor's Run and beyond. Tremor's Run has gotten a reputation for being a no-man's land of sort, and due to the volatile nature of the region's namesake, Tremors, huge, worm-like creatures that live and travel underground, find the coarse sand and brittle dirt of the land perfect for burrowing. As such, Those who call Tremor's Run home are privy to the best methods to avoid being swallowed by one of these predatory beasts, though the packed dirt of more established towns is often enough to deter them. And there's just like a quick description of the town here, which is a small town called Hobston. It's got a sheriff's office, a general store, a saloon with an inn, telegram post office, weapon store, all that stuff. So, first question I got for y'all: what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just wandering around.
I actually, well, see, there's this.
You're muted even though you're talking.
Fuck. Hey. So here's the thing about Omgar. They're very community based, and the way they measure who has the most power in a community depends on how high they have their pack animals packed. You get a pack animal when you reach adulthood, and they're nomads, so that's the highest pack is the leader. And Avi was doing fine, doing great, pretty much, until her pack animal got spooked off a cliff, and she lost everything.
Lovely.
So instead of starting from the bottom, they decided that they'd, go looking for adventure and maybe lots and lots of treasure. Or anything that could be packed on top of a pack animal to regain the standing in her community.
With Sky, she used to be part of local law enforcement in her town, disagreed with how things were being run in a rather corrupt little town. And after beating up her superior, she had to leave to avoid getting killed. So she ended up at some point finding Avi and started traveling with them with the basic mentality of, I'm really good at shooting. If you find any kind of land vehicle, I can drive it. So I am useful. Let's work together and not die.
Nice. Despite basically being half dead, there's not nearly as much of a sob story here.
Hugo is basically wandering around from town to town, kind of aimlessly acting as a kind of a doctor if needed. Since I have a high school medicine, and I'm just like, oh, I could use that. I don't know if he would be really dispensing any knowledge about his patron, because that seemed a little weird. Sure, do you want to talk about the spirits? No.
Sorry, Griffin. Was that all for yours?
No, but I figured I'd just let Hops finish.
I'm sorry, I keep interrupting. Shit, sorry.
It's all right. It's late. So Griffin's town was more of a small city, and they couldn't really decide whether they wanted to use the ethereal power for helping people out who had lost loved ones or who needed to keep watch, or if, should use him as propaganda to scare everyone into submission. And with all the bickering and the power play, and it was just easier to leave. Found the hawk, and now we go hunting. Sometimes it's for meals, sometimes it's for people.
Excellent. All right. Well, one way or another, all the journeys of these disparate folk have brought them to the town of Tremor's Run, a little no man's land between the wild and the civilized, and has brought them to the fuck was the name of this saloon? The Spin and Saddle. The only game in town if you're looking for alcohol. Oh god, my voice is already starting to go. That's not good. Sorry.
You do not do the fake Clint Eastwood accent the entire time.
No, the fake Clint Eastwood accent is vital.
You mean even from hours 8 through 12?
The pain is worth it.
Are
The
you
blood
sure?
in the back of my throat will bring authenticity to this tale.
It might sound like you're gurgling more.
Anyway.
Don't ruin your voice. You have another game to run right after this.
Gosh,
Oh,
you're
Jesus.
right. Ugh, alright. Anyway, 1 second.
This pause brought to you by water consumption.
Yep, that was a coughing fit.
And coughing.
Yeah.
Then maybe you should get some water.
No, I'm good. I'll go between
Garm.
games.
Go get water.
We can
In a
wait.
bit.
We can talk about our characters for a minute. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yes. Sorry, I will go in just a sec. Long story short, what I was going to Clint Eastwood to was you have all ended up in the tavern, in the saloon. You're at the only unoccupied, like, there's 2 large tables. You are all around one of them. There's a couple other patrons. In one corner is the half-orc sheriff drinking whiskey. He's got his badge and his hat and everything. He looks kind of half asleep. And, yeah, role play amongst yourselves, play cards or whatever. I'll be back with water.
Play cards, you say.
Thank you, Garm.
I do have playing cards.
You keep winning. That's no fun. You gotta let me win at some point.
Well,
Why
you
would I
gotta
let
do better.
someone win? You just have to get better.
Speaking
I
of...
give you a Noah nod.
How tall are all of you?
I actually did the measurements.
6'3". I knew I wrote it down.
Oh my god.
And that's
You're
not
taller than
including
me.
the horns.
I'm 5'7". You're taller than me.
I am 3'2".
Oh my god, you are so tiny.
How do you reach the table?
we
Sitting on
got
top of the chair.
no
Booster seat.
booster seat. We found some books.
I was gonna say you could potentially probably make your
That's like
next book.
the entire town's library right there.
Yes.
Hugo
back.
just lets you borrow one of his
Welcome
books.
back. We are laughing at the small Omgar.
Very kind.
So
How
small.
tall is your character?
6'1".
Nice. Everyone's taller than
You know,
Hugo.
human.
Yeah, everyone's taller than Hugo.
Almost everyone.
Okay, my hawk is not taller.
That's good. That makes
But
me
she
feel
likes to
I mean,
sit.
Hugo.
Where does
She likes to sit on shoulders, so
Okay.
she's essentially taller.
Yeah.
Yes, and Hugo is still going around the bird.
He'd probably still be taller than me if he goes on my shoulder.
I thought you were saying that about Hugo, and I was so confused.
No. Of
That's
no.
kind of what I thought too, but I was just going to go with it.
Please
Yeah.
do not sit on the tiny's shoulder.
I mean, Hugo
Yeah.
does weigh 125 pounds. He's not very heavy.
I would probably crush you.
He's very skinny.
A small boy.
Well, I mean, he's also. I decided that his background is that like he's actually he's probably like if it weren't for the ghost thing would have been a half elf.
So
Now
normally
he's a
lanky.
quarter elf.
Well, no, like his like probably like one of his parents was like a full on elf, and then like his mother got possessed by a ghost, and then shenanigans, and now he's weird.
Mhm.
We're all weird here.
Excuse you.
Isn't that
I
why
mean,
we're
you
here?
are also a ghost person.
And happens
Not
pretty
very often
often
you'll
in the
see other
city.
ghost people.
Or at least they like to think it does. I don't actually know if it does.
Well, we have 2 ghost people, 1 not halfling, and a tiefling, so we're all kind of weird.
So
Yes.
wait. Are we sitting like the? Oh wait, you're not a red tiefling. Damn it! I was gonna say like reds on one side, whites, blue whites on the other, but you're not a red tiefling. You're like gray.
What color are you?
Gray, and my hair is a greenish blue.
So ashen with like dark, cool colors for hair.
Yeah, and black horns and hooves.
So what you're
Okay.
saying is you look like an ethereal tiefling?
So I gotta ask, with the horns, kind of pointing towards the top of his head. How? Hat?
Sadly, I cannot wear hats.
Is there a murmuring in the saloon? Like, oh my god.
I mean, I will be honest, I probably have the fanciest of hats.
Not being able to wear a hat could be a bit of an issue out here.
Do they
mean-
really put that much credit on people's hats?
No, it's not even that. It's a
exposure.
practical concern. Yeah, it's not a fashion statement. I was gonna
Not
say at this point
always.
in time, but like, this is not a point in time.
I was gonna say, this isn't gonna be like Team Fortress, is this?
I mean, I will point out that I'm also a tiefling, so the heat doesn't really bother me, so
That's a fair point.
yeah.
The
But
I mean-
yes, it's
The heat is one
It-
thing. The light.
Yeah, scene.
it's a good bet that everybody in here, except for probably the proprietress of this establishment, Betsy, who you'll notice about as inebriated as most of the people in here.
Well,
Aside from her, most of the people in here would be wearing Stetsons.
I'm not.
I have a stagecoach hat.
I mean, I also have the issue of do not ask me to ride a horse, because that would be difficult.
No,
For
I
the
do.
horse?
I don't. For the. Wait. Oh no. Yeah, because
I have hooves.
hooves.
What was the who? What was the who garment about?
Omg, you remind me of director in RVB.
Oh, yeah, that was about the narration.
Yes,
Okay.
it was absolutely the narration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And
Avi
now I've
does
got the
not have a.
goddamn.
Go ahead.
Now I've got the goddamn backing track for that bit stuck in my head.
That's just
what I was
plain
thinking of
evil.
the whole time.
Avi doesn't have a Stetson, but they do wear the headdress that you usually use in the desert. So, Ongar also
So
have
it's-
like yellow protective tissue on their eyes. So you know.
I've got a question for y'all.
Mhm.
Which one of you is facing the door?
Probably me, because I want to see who's coming in case I have to run.
I was gonna say who is most likely to be chased after.
Hi.
I'd
I
probably
beat up law enforcement.
I'd probably
Oh, no,
sit
I-
next to you because
Oh, no.
I ran away and they probably want me back.
Oh,
But-
I'm just a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a wandering.
Yeah, I got no one. No one.
Beat up people and stole weapons. That's who I am.
Yep, I'm
Sorry.
sitting next to you.
Sky, are you ex-law enforcement or just got an issue with corrupt cops?
Ex-law enforcement.
Well, what's your thoughts on the sheriff in the corner getting wasted with his badge and all
Oh,
that?
that fucking pisses me off. But I don't want to have 2 towns law enforcement pissed off at me. But oh man, he's really pissing me off, and I want to shoot him.
Is it obvious that you're pissed off at him?
Even if it is, odds are he doesn't give a shit what you think.
No, but I mean,
I'm
can
sorry,
we tell?
Yeah.
You might be able to tell if you've been traveling with me for a while. You might be able to tell I'm irritated.
I guess big city. I've seen pissed off tieflings.
That's fair.
So, Sky, as you're talking to these strange fellows around the table with you, something just outside the door catches your eye. You see a group of about 7, guess you could describe them as rough customers, wander on by. It occurs to you that, how long have you been in this town, I should ask?
I don't know. Karu, how long do you think we've been in here?
I mean, I don't think we stay anywhere for very long, so probably less than a week.
Okay.
Just sticking around to resupply and, get a couple of nights in a decent bed instead of around.
Okay. Well, these don't look like people you've seen around, but less than a week. Maybe they're just passers-by, that kind of thing. Look like the sort of folks that could handle themselves in a fight, but they just walk on by. Anyway, continue. Please pick a fight with the sheriff.
I am not. God, I want to. I'm not picking a fight with the sheriff.
I suppose one of us should go talk to the barkeep and see if there's any jobs around.
That would, yeah, sure, go do that.
I will go do that then, because my character has the highest charisma.
Sky, no.
What?
Is the sheriff drunk or unconscious?
Drunk.
Can he see the table in front of him?
It's kind of hard to tell. There's a certain odd manner to the sheriff. He doesn't seem to move at all. It seems like you'd have a hard time telling him for dead. Like, he lifts the glass up to his mouth and moves the absolute minimum possible to drink from it, and then sets it back down, and that's about it. You're not even sure if you've actually seen him blink.
I was gonna say, should my character make a medicine check to see if he's still alive?
He's still alive. If it wasn't for the periodic, taking a sip of whiskey, you might not think so.
I have Lupin, the African Harrier hawk. It's like a little gray hawk with a mohawk. It's very cute and fluffy. Lupin, go see if he blinks.
What type of hawk is he again?
I'll type it in chat.
All right. And Hugo, you were going to go have a chat with the proprietress, right?
Hops.
Oh, I forgot not speech to talk. Okay. Hi there. You wouldn't happen to know if there's any jobs around for wanderers like us?
She looks at you and gives you a not a condescending one, but almost a nostalgic one. She's a half elf, like you more or less are. She's got, an almond complexion, wavy gray hair. She looks old and slightly slow, but that might be because of the whiskey that you can see just behind the bar. Oh dearie. Oh shit, you're a dude.
Well, you'd still say "oh dearie," probably.
That's true, yeah. Oh dearie, there's not a lot of work around these parts, although a strapping young lad like you could probably find some work at the station, loading and unloading packages.
I'm not very strong, but thank you.
Disgusted noises from the table.
Yeah, basically.
Hugo, this is I guess Hugo might be used to this type of shit because they're the charisma of 18, but still also internally I am out of character, kind of, oh, ew. This feels weird, man.
What?
Welcome to D&D.
My character, I'm sure my character's used to weird comments from people like this. I'm just like, whatever. But yes, thank you, ma'am. Madam. Ma'am. Not sure which one you call the person. Whatever. I'll just
Miss.
say madam. It sounds fancy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, alright.
Use the fanciest words. Thank you, madam. Oh, nice. I guess I go back to sit down. I do make a nice smile at her for her helpful, not very helpful advice, but helpful quote-unquote advice.
Yeah, as you're about halfway back to the table, you hear the batwing doors of the spinning saddle open with enough force they hit the walls beside them, and all of you see a group of about 6, various scarred up humanoids bust in, and the frontmost one, he pushes his hat up with a revolver and says, "Sorry to ruin happy hour, but we have some business that we need to take care of. And if you all be calm and stay seated, we'll be on our way and out of your hair in no time. What would you guys like to do?"
I ask them, would you like me to take a seat, good sirs? Because my character's still standing.
"Oh yes, sit down and play nice."
I'm not gonna move to stop them yet, but I do carefully bring my hand closer to my gun just in case.
I start grinning.
Well, what exactly could we help you with, good sirs?
"Oh, just sit and keep looking pretty there, pretty boy, and..."
Why does this delight me so much?
"And all will be well by the time, before you know it."
I roll my eyes and sit down. I don't even know if it's my original seat or if I just sat down next to some random ass person.
So what do they do exactly?
They are basically covering the entrances in such a way that they're making sure that none of you could leave. And after a minute, you see pretty much the rest of the townfolk get shoved in through the doors by the other group that passed by previously.
Oh, we're
yeah,
talking big here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
What exactly does the sheriff do?
He acts like a dead man.
It depends how charitable you're feeling today. You could say he's biding his time.
He just doesn't
Does he
give a
continue?
shit.
He just continues to act like a very convincing.
Yeah, basically. Whether or not they've actually determined that is in fact the sheriff is a good question.
And not just a corpse with the sheriff's hat on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you've got angry men with guns holding you hostage, it seems. What would y'all like to do?
Bide my time.
I'm basically waiting to see what they do right now. And, taking note of who seems to be the leader or second in command, blah, 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 from how they act.
Give me an insight on that.
I'm gonna suck at this, guys. Completely average, 10.
It's not real clear. And yes, airflow.
Gets hot in the desert.
I
Yeah.
assume that we've got some drinks on our table. At
Yes,
least
you do.
one.
I had the really dumb idea that for some bizarre reason, somehow my character has a teacup. I don't know why. It's just an idea that appeals to me.
Because you're the pretty boy, apparently.
Yeah, basically.
Apparently I'm the pretty boy, and I'm just still getting used to getting called the pretty boy, and I'm just like, what?
Maybe I should have taken a mug. Yeah, Griffin is gonna just casually, or actually, how casually is he?
That's a good question.
Oh Lord, you're not casual. You think you are though, so we're gonna go with it. Casually, spill some of the alcohol, on his front, so that basically from up close he'll smell like alcohol, and look like
Okay.
he's drunk if he does it. Like if he sways while walking and whatnot.
Okay.
I carefully make sure none of my cards get covered in booze with this.
No, I'm like picking up the glass and
Okay.
instead of drinking it, just like dribbling.
Okay. Still collecting my cards as you're doing this.
You don't want them
I guess make your
getting lost in the ensuing battle.
Exactly. I want to keep my cards. I like my cards.
Because it's stacked.
Oh,
I
it
guess make your-
absolutely is.
I'm just cracking my knuckles under the table, kind of bouncing in my seat.
Hugo reaches his hand into his pocket for his lucky charm. Just big lucky charm.
So what are the thugs doing? How many are there, and where are they located?
There's 6 of them. 2 by the main entrance. 1, I guess, between the bar and the kitchen. More or less to prevent anybody from going out that way. The other 3 are kind of roaming throughout the place, making sure nobody tries to do anything funny.
Like what we're planning to do.
Yeah.
Which one looks the toughest?
They all look pretty similar. These
So none of them look like they're a bruiser or something like that?
they're all pretty much like Yon standard thugs.
Okay. Damn.
Should I try the talking thing again?
Not yet.
I'm gonna try the talking thing again.
Okay.
So who exactly is your leader?
One of them looks at you, smiles, and you can see that he's got a tooth replaced with gold. He
Weird.
says, "Well, if we told you that, we'd have to kill you."
That just seems counterproductive and dumb. But okay.
Around this time,
Go ahead.
you hear / feel a rumbling in the distance.
Do we?
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Go ahead. No, I'm okay.
Do we recognize that rumbling?
Not immediately.
All right. I was gonna say, does it sound like the things that give this place Tremor name?
Probably not.
All right, you were gonna do something, Zio?
No, I'm good.
If any of them come close enough, I want to start a brawl fight with them.
Alright. So it's one's
wait.
like what? Yeah.
Oh. You had mentioned that the one had a shiny tooth. Was that in, like,
Yeah.
the front? Or...
Yeah, one of his 2 front teeth.
I like how you're saying one of his 2 front teeth as if he doesn't have any other front teeth.
Well, the specific set of teeth that we refer to as the front teeth, generally.
Oh, okay. I'm confused.
I've never heard them called 4 teeth.
I don't know how teeth
No.
work.
No.
I'm not a dentist. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I'll basically wait till one, like, goes past me to throw the first punch.
Alright. Yeah, one walks behind you.
And I'll just go around and give him a punch.
Alright.
Do I get advantage because they don't know it's coming?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Awesome.
I will say I'm used to traveling with Avi, so the moment I see them basically tensing up, ready to throw the first punch, I turn to shoot one of the others.
This is
All right.
this is such a low blow coming from Avi.
Eh. All right,
24?
I'm willing to give you guys a surprise round.
We've been playing
20.
nice.
24 does hit.
Alright, so that's 8 bludgeoning.
Someone with a strength of -2, I'm clearly not going to be actually physically attacking anyone.
And then I'm gonna follow that up with another punch to the middle.
All right.
Oh, you're a monk.
Do I still have
nice.
advantage? Because the first one was with
You-
advantage, but do I have advantage still?
Do you automatically get advantage in a surprise round?
I mean, if it's a surprise round, I guess, yeah. It's up to you.
I'm gonna say no on the second punch.
Okay. Alright, and I get another
So-
punch, so hold on a bit.
Also,
A 15?
15 hits.
Alright,
actually,
cool.
I'm extremely delighted that these guys are getting their ass whooped by this small person.
Well, it's just one poor motherfucker right now.
Uh-huh.
Yes, but still,
Anybody
like
else?
this, the Hobbit is kicking their asses. But I probably could like just sigh in support and just cast Eldritch Blast.
At the same one. Hops.
Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting to cast button. I'd probably do it against all of them because the fact that I can cast multiple Eldritch Blasts, or at least 2, just 2, I guess, cast against 2 other people.
Okay.
Engage
Alright, so
as
one.
many as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so on 2 that haven't been attacked yet.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Which one has been attacked?
The one by me, basically. But there's 6 in total, so.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
I've just
attack
got
2.
them laid out here, basically, so I can remove them as they die.
Okay, I'll just attack 2 of the ones nearest to the one that's getting attacked.
Sure.
I guess that means it's also close to us, so I'll cast Eldritch Blast twice.
Wow.
I get +4 due to my charisma and a spell that and one of the invocations.
Wait, isn't there a to hit
There
roll?
should be an attack roll.
There is no 2 hit. It just automatically hits. Apparently, it doesn't have any saving throws.
That's.
It's a ranged spell attack.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how that works. It didn't. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Well, keep the damage and roll your. Did it not automatic?
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't have any like ranged thing. It does just.
Yeah. It. Where did you program it? Like, in what part of the sheet?
Did you program it or pull it from the SRD?
I programmed it. I fixed it. I figured out what I did there. There's spell attack there. I'm just like, God damn it.
All right. Give me the rolls for it.
Okay, I'll try again.
There we go.
All right. That 20 hits.
I don't know why there's 2.
The 12 does not. All right.
I guess
well,
the second thing's attack.
yeah. You put some pretty good hurt on one of them.
Can I go next?
Yeah, go nuts.
Has Gold Tooth Guy been hit?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm going to aim my shots at him then.
All right.
So first,
11 misses.
18. I have advantage on the first attack.
Right. Yes. Yeah. 18 hits.
Okay, so damage 13.
Good lord. Yeah.
It's a fucking gun.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Second attack is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
11 piercing.
All right. Well, Gold Tooth Guy's dead.
Nice.
Wow.
And one last question: where are the guys, largest group of guys right now?
By the Batwing doors.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm not sure if this is possible, but would I be able to basically flip the table so we have something blocking us from their line of sight?
Yes.
Okay, I'm doing that.
All right.
Amazing.
So I want cover.
Griffin,
Lord.
you got hot plans?
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I love how this is turning out already.
So I'll be using that with... Is this the one that... No, that's the one that targets, like, a buttload of stuff. Do they seem to be looking at anyone in particular after Goldtooth goes down?
Well, they're looking at Sky. Other than that, not really.
Well, two
All
of
right.
them can't see her right now.
I mean, they're looking at the location Sky is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with two people that are further in. Not further in. Like, in the middle of the pack. But
Okay.
not super close or super far. I think you're using the wrong spellcasting ability. Why are you doing that? Oh, because I accidentally put it on the wrong one.
That would do it.
That should be a DC of 15.
Okay. Nope.
I mean, that would have failed the 11 anyway.
One passes.
Alright, that one takes half damage and doesn't need to run the hell away from me.
And the other one runs like fuck, I take it.
That's true.
The other one says... Oh, you don't put out the whole thing. On a failed save, they must immediately use their reaction to move as far as their speed allows away from me.
Yes.
It-
Oh, what? Sorry?
They won't go to obviously dangerous ground.
Yeah. Alright, well, one of the ones by the doors suddenly screams and runs out the door.
That's a smart move.
Once again, Dissonant Whispers is one of my favorite spells.
And it's time for you people to actually roll initiative.
Don't we need a
Oh.
We
token?
need tokens to roll
We
initiative.
need
though.
tokens to roll initiative. I mean,
That's
we can roll initiative.
true. I mean, you can just, like, if you drag it out, it does give you just a
Generic.
little thing. Yeah.
Just like remember who you are.
You've
Simba.
forgotten yourself, and so... yeah, alright.
Thanks, Garm.
Does it?
Fucking. I'll just be purple dot anon.
At least mine's
Okay.
obvious.
I was gonna say, do I get an after? Or token?
Just drag it out.
How?
You click
Click.
and drag on your name from
Yeah.
character. Like from the list second tab.
E, there you go. Oh, and... yeah, I'll add it, don't worry.
Okay. I'm supposed to click my avatar and then click initiative, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah, okay.
Takes a while to get used to that.
Yep.
Alright, well, I have some bad news first off.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
With that.
They're going first.
Mhm.
Alright, so, various rapscallions, I have a lot of bad news for you. How many are you? What, 5 of you? Sky has, what would that be, 3/4 cover?
Probably.
I should have double checked what the fuck cover actually gives you.
I think
Does anybody?
it
Sorry?
gives you a +2 to
Your AC?
AC.
Yeah, alright, that sounds legit.
I think it's +2 at half and then +5 at quarter. I'll look it up.
Alright. Sky, you're getting shot a couple of times. Or shot at the very least.
I
Yeah.
correct.
First one. Is a 9 gonna hit you? I'm guessing no.
No.
And,
she's muted.
okay. And another one to Sky. That's a natural 20 right there, which is gonna hit you.
You're still muted.
I hate you. Also, this was the thing I remembered reading in the book, so I'm just gonna at least taste it once. Because I was reading up shit on
Oh, okay.
the
Yeah.
Snakes and Saloons book.
Yeah,
Right.
and I dropped the plus. It was +2 to half and +5 to 3/4, and full is basically you can't get hit.
Cool. I mean, it's a flimsy wooden table.
Yeah.
Yeah, so bad news. That's 8 damage as one of them decides to use his clever fucking spatial reasoning to aim his revolver to where you must be hiding behind this table. And lands a very lucky shot.
I was gonna say, he's not gonna make the bullet bounce like Revolver Ocelot, is he?
Nah, that'd be ridiculous. Alright, Hugo, pretty boy, you're getting shot at with a rifle. Does an 8 hit you?
Nope.
Alright, Avi, you're getting shot at with a revolver? Since you are obviously a rapscallion. Does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
5 piercing damage.
All right.
And one last one for Griffin. Does a 12 hit you?
Yes.
Really?
Look. I was
Sorry,
muted when I tried to use mage armor, so I didn't get the chance to do it.
Oh. I mean,
It's fine,
okay.
hopefully.
If you say, that's 11 piercing damage. As you take a bullet in places where you wish a bullet was not.
Let it be known that that we don't actually have a healer.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't have an actual cleric. We have me, who is the closest approximation and can keep you from dying, but please don't
Anyway.
actually die.
Hugo, it's your turn. Assume that they're all in reasonable reach of you guys of being able to, like, melee them if you want to, or shoot them.
Sure, I'll use melee with my -2 strength. Can I get behind the? Can I get behind the cover and still cast spells?
Depends on the spell.
I mean, it's a table. You can
You can
lean
peek
over
around, cast,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
it. Duck.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go behind the jump real quick behind the cover so that I don't, get hurt. And I'm trying to figure out which spell exactly do I want to do. Second. Alright, I'm going to use Toll the Dead, which is a creature you must see must pass a wisdom save or take necrotic damage. If it's missing any hit points, I'm going to try to aim for probably one of the ones I've already hit.
Alright.
Give me more.
Is your DC correct?
No, I don't know why. My spell save DC on my thing is 15.
Yeah, so it's probably got the same. Check the spell itself that it's using your correct modifier.
Oh.
Though that nat 20 is gonna pass it anyway.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say. Yeah, never mind.
The strong boy, and he is unswayed, though he does still take 1 damage, I believe.
No.
Nope.
No? I thought he's
It's
a
a
half
cantrip.
damage.
Because the spell is apparently
Nope.
shit.
Okay.
Half
Okay.
damage. Stupid
Alright.
spell.
Is that everything for you?
I don't think I can do any other spells or anything, can I?
I don't believe so.
Probably just duck back behind the table and try not to get hit.
Alright. Sky, what would you like to do?
Unmute
Zio?
yourself.
I am going to switch guns, and then lean around the table. And does one of them look smug at the fact that they actually were able to hit me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm shooting that one.
Okay. Oh. Alright.
Someone
Yeah,
doesn't like
Hot
getting
that's-
hit.
fucking damn!
You crit me, I crit you. Are you fucking serious? Oh well,
Ooh.
17.
17 damage, hot damn. Yeah,
Good for you.
you pop around the table for just a second, line it up, squeeze the trigger, you feel the gun buck back against your shoulder, and when you look back, there is a figure that is now missing a head collapsing to the ground.
Hey,
And
good
that's how
one.
you do it. And then I go back to hiding fully behind the table.
Griffin.
Zio, I don't think you ever saw my whisper, so I'll just ask you: do the guns use ability mods at all?
I think it's treated the same as a crossbow. I'm trying to find it right now. I did see it. I was looking. I have the book open right now. But I think it's
Okay.
treated the same as a crossbow, so yes. But I'm trying to find it.
I mean, I suppose it doesn't matter. Hide action is okay. You know what?
Okay, but I can still at least take cover.
Yeah.
Now you work from the spell page.
It must have been because we transferred our sheets.
Who the fuck knows?
Alright.
Yeah, I would like to mention that there's nothing on there that lets me actually update my spell save DC on there, so it's just completely pulling it out. No.
It should be in the spell options of the.
I'll PM you. That's it. Guess I'll duck as much as I can.
Alright. Avi, what would you like to do?
All right, the guy I hit is still alive, right?
Yes.
All right, so gonna grab my great club this time. Do a bit more damage, maybe.
All right.
18,
18 hits.
and that's gonna be 11 bludgeoning.
He is pretty severely wounded.
All right. Here comes another one. 25
25, yes, that hits.
and 7 bludgeoning.
He's missing teeth, spitting blood, angry as heck.
You're still alive? I commend you. And then I punch him in the stomach.
An
believe that.
18 hits.
5 damage.
I think you ended up taking on the boss.
Good lord. Yeah, with that gut punch, like, even from your small height, you hit him hard enough that you actually feel him lift up from the ground as you dig your fist under his rib cage. And when he drops like a sack of shit.
So
And he is-
satisfying. And then I don't want to get shot at from a distance again, so I just rush up to the next guy. There's one that's untouched, right?
Yes.
All right, I'll run up to him.
Alright.
Very
There are
fast.
two that are untouched. Both the ones that are left are.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go for the farthest, just to be
Okay.
that intimidating.
Alright. I really meant to say either sack of potatoes or sack of cement, but then I actually said it, and I didn't say either of those.
And
Good
yeah,
job.
I just go running towards him, like swinging. Wait a minute, don't I have something? Oh no, that was something else.
Alright.
Yeah, so I'm swinging my great club as I rush the guy that's farthest from me.
Great, he's gonna fire a lever action rifle at your face. Does a 20 hit you?
I basically made it to him by the time he did that, right?
That's true.
So he has disadvantage because he's shooting in melee.
That's probably true.
He's like, fuck you, it's me.
Hey, that's why I made sure I was quick enough to get into melee. It's very
Oh,
important.
Absolute bastard.
Um,
Then yes, I'm gonna go ahead and assume the 9 doesn't hit you.
Nope. And I'm gonna counterpunch.
Okay.
Just gonna post that.
Yeah, a 13 does not hit.
Alright, well, I tried. Getting a bit too giddy from the fight, I guess.
Right. The other one is going to take a revolver shot at Sky, since Sky is
Scary.
actually terrifying, and yeah. Does a 23 hit you?
What the fuck,
Uh,
Garm?
Look. Yeah.
That's a yes, if you weren't sure.
Yeah.
The guns seem OP. It's really weird.
No, he's just been really rolling well against me.
Yeah, these guys. I mean,
That was a
you can
19.
mouse over the math if you want. That's 4 piercing damage as
I
he
see.
manages to catch a hand or something sticking out a little bit. Yeah, that's all of them because you killed a shocking amount of them so far. Hugo, what would you like to do, Go?
No. Hops.
Oh, I'm Hugo. Durr. I forget my own character's name. I have so many characters. Jeez Louise. Okay, so we have 2 men, right? That's it? 2 people?
Yarp.
Cool.
One is in melee with the little Abby.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna try to aim for the one that's not in melee, just to make sure I don't fuck up and hit her.
I mean, I'm 3 feet tall.
It still suck. Okay. Has the other guy been hit at all?
Neither of them have been hit.
Okay, I will. I'll just do Eldritch Blast again against, which I have set correctly this time around.
9 is not gonna hit.
I don't know why that gives me an advantage, but I'm just gonna.
That's fine. 19 does hit. Were those both against the same target, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
The
Give me the
dude
damage.
who's not in melee combat.
Yeah.
Because I remember there being some rules about melee combat that if you miss, you can potentially hit someone else, and I'm just like, let's not do that.
Yeah. Can you give me your damage? Thank you.
Nice.
That is a crap ton.
Yeah. If you add your charisma score, it just gets ridiculous.
Yeah, you put some pretty significant hurt on that guy. Sky, you're up.
Alright, so I'm gonna first take a shot at the guy Hugo just hit.
Oh.
And I kind of forgot that I have 2 attacks last turn, so whatever. 23,
23 hits.
8 piercing.
Alright.
Is
That
he
hurts.
still up?
Yep.
Okay, I'll take my second shot at him too.
Alright. Oof.
Okay, I had a jam in my gun. Okay, I go back behind the table.
Yeah, you pull the trigger, you hear a clunk, and you know that means you're gonna have to spend an attack action, or yes,
An attack action, I was checking.
or an attack rather.
Too bad I can't
specifically.
hand you my little derringer.
I have another gun if I really need to.
And you have 2 attacks per turn, so it'll only take 1
Yeah.
attack, not the attack action.
Piece of garbage.
Or
Anyway.
switch to my other gun for a turn.
Yeah. Griffin.
Alrighty then. I'll go for the one that is. Actually, the one that's got the most health. That they look like they're going to stay and fight to the death, or that they're going to run away.
The one that has the most health is currently being engaged by Avi.
Okay, does the other one look like he's going to try and run away?
Not really.
Okay. I'm actually going to shoot the one that is fighting Avi,
Okay.
hopefully. 21.
A 21 does hit.
Wait, what?
So yeah, he's still standing even if he's shivering a little now. Avi, what would you like to do?
I would like to lay on some hurt. 14?
14 hits.
Oof.
Yeah, that nat 20 also hits.
Alright, let's go. 4 and... oh my god.
So that's what, 23
Wow.
total?
23 total, yeah.
Yeah, between those two hits, he's not in a good way anymore, let me put it that way. It doesn't look like he's gonna go home to the ranch and have a productive harvest.
Alright, let's kick him.
He's going to the ranch.
Or not.
That misses, but he's already dead.
He bought the farm.
Oh, I missed the reference. Alright, cool.
Yeah, Garm deleted the token.
Sorry, I could have been a little clearer.
I had my sheet on top of the tokens. Alright. Yeah, so I guess I kick the dirt, because I don't think I can hold my unarmed attack. But I'll move up to the next guy so that he has trouble shooting his gun.
Yeah, he's gonna knife you.
Alright, fair enough.
Does,
Nope.
Alright. Hugo, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna punch him back.
Oh god, you have counterpunch.
He has made a mistake.
He has made all of the mistakes.
Yep,
Default made
yep.
this.
You counterpunch him actually to death. Like,
Nice.
I assume this is something like grabbing his wrist and, like, grabbing the knife and stabbing him with it or something.
Perfect, yes, totally.
I was gonna say, if he goes at you, swings, and it goes over your head, and then you just, like, sucker punch him.
In the jaw.
Yeah. As you finish it off, you notice that the rumbling is quite loud now, and for the first time since you've entered the saloon, you see a significant amount of movement from the sheriff. He's not really the best sheriff, I'll give you that, but you see him actually physically jump to his feet and say, "They're going for the train! Somebody stop them!" The train that goes through the town.
Ah, I'm surprised he lives. But we should deal with that train.
I just rush outside and use my 45 feet of movement to get to wherever the train is.
There are horses out there as well.
So? Those things are big and
I guess
scary!
we could steal their horses. We could steal those horses.
Well, it's not really stealing if the sheriff told us to
That's
get them.
true.
So
Yeah,
Well,
it's,
yeah, and we killed the people who originally had the horses. So
I'm
they're
gonna-
ours now.
I'm gonna send my little hawk ahead, and hopefully they can find out where they're aiming for, if nothing else. But yep.
What
So-
do we see when we get outside?
the town is pretty much deserted by virtue of the entire town being herded into the bar and held as hostages. This town does have a train line running along the edge of it, and there is a way station there, which is probably how you got here.
Mm-hmm.
From the excellent hall, you are informed that there is in fact a train coming from the north towards the town.
I'm assuming that the saloon is relatively close to the train station. It would make sense for the bar to be as close to where people coming into the town come from.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the horses. I just run there. I'm slightly slower than a horse, but I'm 3 feet tall. You know how hard it is to get unassisted on top of a horse?
You want to give me an insight roll?
Sure.
Huh.
Garm, I have a question.
Yes, my friend.
Considering there are bodies on the ground, can I see any, as I go by them quickly, where they might have kept their ammunition and bullets that I can steal as I go by?
Don't forget
Yeah.
to roll.
Easy enough.
Okay, can you tell me how many I was able to grab from them?
Uh,
And what kind?
let's go with 10 for rifle, 10 for revolver.
Awesome, thank you.
Were we also able to grab their gold?
Yes, I'll tell you how much gold you got from them later.
Yay.
Also, Sky, as you're looting these bodies, you realize that 2 revolver cartridges and Two cartridges for the rifle have some strange runes engraved on them.
Okay, I'm taking those, but I don't know enough about magic to know what they do exactly right now.
Yes. Also, Avi, as you are heading towards the train station, you've gone on a train before. You've seen them. You know that when they stop, you can usually hear a loud squealing of the brakes.
Yeah.
You do not hear that.
And the train is heading towards the station?
Yep.
And it should have started braking by now.
Mm-hmm. If it were planning to stop here.
Butternuts. Alright. I'm gonna turn and go, "It's not stopping!" to my companions who are taking their time and looting
I'm
bodies.
being quick, thank you very much, but I need to be able to have bullets to shoot things.
I guess we then get on the horses and ride. I guess one of us should also take along another horse just in case for this person.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh god, I don't have the strength to do that.
I do.
I would attempt to help you onto a horse.
Yeah, can I
Just I'll make the step because I can't lift you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hup.
Do I need to roll for that?
Nah, you should be fine.
Alright.
Trust me, you'll have plenty of chances to fail in the near future.
Alright. So I hitch a
Alright.
ride.
Alright.
Yeehaw.
Garm, despite the fact I have hooves, I will point out I'm proficient in all land vehicles. Are horses considered that in this?
Sure.
Okay. I have learned to somehow be able to ride a horse because it's required in this area.
I was gonna say because you're law enforcement.
That works too.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because you use your knees instead of your hooves.
The horse would be confused if you used your hoof.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, there's another horse riding on top of me. What is this?
And as you guys are saddling up, you hear the sound of the train change slightly as it blows past the town. You guys are going to have to get moving if you want to catch up to it.
Yep, let's go.
Skedaddle.
Galloping horses.
Why don't you all give me animal handling checks?
Shit, I don't know how to. That's a wisdom thing, at least. Hopefully, I do it decently.
Oh, boy.
Griffin, do you trust me?
Well, I trust you better than I trust me.
Alright, give me the reins.
Whoop, I just toss him over.
Animal handling is a wisdom, yes?
Yes.
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
How do I get this to stop rolling with advantage? Because it's.
Go to the cog, and then on the upper right box, roll queries. You can outdo advantage toggle, query, or never roll advantage.
Garm, can I use my vehicle skill instead with just the wisdom modifier?
Sure. It's going to be real funny if you still fail it.
Yep.
I
Like
have
that?
no wisdom. I have no fucking wisdom.
Alright. Hugo and Avi, as you... If these are well-trained horses, at least the ones you two are on. They seem to respond quickly to your orders, and they seem like they've been well fed, well taken care of. They move at quite a significant clip. You can feel, the rhythm of them galloping beneath you. It hurts a little, but it's nothing you're not super used to. You're about halfway to the caboose of the train now. It's moving at a pretty constant speed. You are catching up. Sky, your horse, you have hooves. You have hooves, and that's weird. You're having some issue like getting your hooves in the stirrups or any of that, so it's kind of hard to hold on. You are still a good distance away.
Yeah.
Alright, give me another round of animal handling checks.
Come on, please. Horse, learn how to.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Woo! The horse and I now understand each other.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I usually control the horse when I'm riding with Sky. Is Sky doing all right? And I just look back.
Oh, no, don't go that way.
Yeah,
Hugo.
you kind of forgot you left Sky behind.
This horse is having the time of its fucking life with you at the reins. Like, it has probably not been absolutely let loose like this in a very long time. It is literally drooling at the opportunity. It's a little gross. You're getting some of it on your pants because it's whipping back at you. But you are pretty close to the rear balcony of the caboose, and you could certainly attempt to jump over from where you are now. Avi, as you turn back to check on Sky, you
Oh, Lord.
slow down a little bit.
Uh-huh.
You stray a little bit too close to the tracks, and the horse gets a little bit freaked out by the gravel between the ties and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Sky, on the other hand, you're starting to get the hang of this. The horse is adapting to your weird feet, and you manage to catch up more or less to Avi. Hugo, what would you like to do?
I guess I will attempt to jump off into the train.
Oh, hell yes.
Oh,
That's a
boy.
dex roll, isn't it?
Yes it is.
That,
The dexterity... give me athletics or acrobatics, either one.
Let's not do athletics. Unless you want me to fucking to mess up super bad.
What I want and what you should do are rarely the same thing.
Christ.
Yeah, that's...
Ooh.
They are here, though.
Yeah. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Mm.
Oh, fuck. That's
Well.
6.
Take your freedom, horsey.
You take 4 damage as you hit the ground and scrape your face up a bit against against one of the ties. Luckily, your horse has slowed down and kind of trod back towards you. And it, nudges at you with its muzzle. Like, hey, can we do that again? Can we do that again?
I gotta get back on the horse.
Alright.
We can do this again.
Avi and Sky, why don't you guys give me another set of animal handling checks? Or one animal handling, one vehicle land.
Is someone not on a horse?
No, I'm letting Avi steer my horse, because otherwise I'd be doing what Sky's doing.
Avi, you have gotten the horse, the two of you have right up close to the rear balcony of the caboose. You are lined up with it. Sky, you were...
I'm having difficulties.
Yeah, you were right up close to the line. Your horse saw the sudden appearance of a ghostly man smack onto the ground in front of it and freaked out a little.
I mean, yeah, alright.
Hugo probably yelled something back angrily in French.
Yeah. Alright,
I can't
Hugo,
understand that.
this is going to put you back to about the halfway distance. So you want to give me another animal handling check?
Yeah. Oh, do that.
Alright. You get yourself back more or less in line with the caboose. Avi and Griffin. Would you guys like to attempt to jump onto the train?
I'll hold the horse steady.
Alright.
And try to make it as easy as possible for Griffin.
Hey. I'm feeble, but I'm... Okay, I am that feeble.
Athletics or acrobatics? It's your choice. Acrobatics. Alright, hell yeah. You leap off of the horse and land smoothly on the rear balcony of the caboose.
You bring shame to the ethereal!
I mean, you're not really a race as such. You're a strange happenstance.
Yes. And they're bringing
Tuesday.
shame to this strange happenstance.
2 strange happenstances.
Avi, what would you like to do?
Well, seeing Griffin manage it quite handily, I'm gonna follow them.
Can I try and, catch their hand or any...
Yeah, I'll give him advantage on that.
Alright.
I was going to say, if a monk fails acrobatics or athletics, something is horribly wrong.
That's not a monk.
You make it on nice and smoothly. Hugo and Sky, would you give me some animal handling checks? Or the other thing. Hugo, this horse.
Oh, Hugo.
This horse is
Getting tired?
It doesn't want. Yeah, it's starting to flag a bit, and it doesn't really want to go too near the caboose. It's quite loud. Sky, you on the other hand, get right up close to it.
All right.
Hugo, you want to give me another animal handling check? You successfully line the horse up for your second attempt and hope that your face does not get as mauled up this time.
Okay, let me
Sky,
try this again.
Sky,
Yeah.
you want to try jumping across?
Will help.
Athletics or acrobatics? Yeah, you
Okay.
can get advantage. An 18, and you make it across.
Okay.
What about you, Hugo?
All right, let's try this again. I guess with
Yeah, you get-
advantage due to the help.
Yep. And you successfully make it on. Congratulations.
My character's face probably looks a little bit more beat up now. Woo.
So we're still outside. We're on the edge of the caboose. Yes.
Yeah, you're on like the rear platform of it, basically.
Okay. Before we go in, guys, give me 6 seconds to unjam my rifle and put in ammunition.
Could I do like medicine or something like that to like try and make my face a little bit less fucked up?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll just roll medicine. Roll. I also have a medicine kit. Okay, I also have a herbalism kit. That doesn't really. I don't know if that helps at all with medicine.
A medicine kit would?
Herbalism kit. Sorry.
I'm not sure what.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll medicine. Yeah, I rolled medicine.
Hey, Griffin. You understand magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do these runes mean on these bullets I stole?
Oh. I read a thing on this.
Will
Yeah.
it make my shots really fun?
So rigoric is what magi use to communicate and channel arcane things. So, blah blah blah. I can attempt to discern the nature or gist of it with a successful arcana check. And the higher, the more I understand it, I guess.
Alright. Just give me a sec, cops, while I figure that out.
Do you want me to wait for the medicine to resolve, or?
Nah, go for it. I legit don't know what that gets you.
What the fuck did these things do?
They make bigger boom, more kill.
Nice.
You want a bigger boomstick?
Mm-hmm.
Waggle eyebrows.
Okay, good to know. Thank you very much.
Eyebrow waggle.
What does a medicine roll get you?
Can stabilize dying
Yeah,
character.
So it doesn't help with.
If we had time, you could make healing potions.
It diagnoses a wound. It doesn't really heal.
It would probably just
Really?
like stop ongoing.
Yeah,
Bleeding.
basically.
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird and dumb.
Diagnosis, your face kind of hurts.
Oh shit.
It may look like you have met with the ground.
Happy birthday to the ground. Alright. So, you guys are all on the back balcony of the caboose. Sky, your gun is successfully unjammed. What would you like to do?
While Sky was jamming, can I go up against the door and listen to see if I can hear something from inside?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
12.
You hear vague mumbling. That's about it. It's kind of hard to make out distinct sounds when you're, on top of a train outside.
Yeah, it's loud. Alright, so it might be someone, or it just might be the noise of the train reverberating on the door. Well, I'll keep my great club handy and then look at the others. Like, are you guys ready?
Ready.
No time as the present.
Just give me a target to shoot.
All right, I'll open the door.
All right. And as you open the door, you see two men in conductor's outfits tied back to back on the floor with, like, pieces of cloth tied over their mouths, and you see a goon with a rifle who is very, very shocked at your existence. Please roll initiative.
Make sure to click on your token. Holy shit. Again, I am critting on initiative. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god, we both crit. Three of us crit.
Three of us crit.
Nice.
Well,
All right, well, that's horrific, actually.
uh-huh.
They got a 20, and they're not nearly going first.
Yeah. Congratulations. Sky, I guess you're up first.
Okay.
Fuck.
Let's take 2 shots.
All right, and call beforehand if you're using the magic bullets.
I still have some bullets in my revolver I want to use first, so.
All right.
And then I'll switch it over. I'll let you know.
Okay.
20.
Yeah, that hits.
12 piercing.
Whew. All right.
He's still up.
Yep.
That's a crit.
13
damage.
All right. Yeah, you pull open that door and, like, I assume you use one hand to open the door, and you bring the revolver up with the other, and it's one shot to the chest and then one shot to the head, and it goes, like, right through an eye and out the back, and that body just fucking drops. I can only assume that you then blow the smoke off the end of your revolver.
Oh yes. Sharpshooters are terrifying because I crit on a 19, guys.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. So that was the only guy inside the only baddie inside this train.
Correct.
I look extremely disappointed.
I guess we can go untie them. Does anyone have a knife? Because I surprisingly do not.
Nope.
I have a dagger.
Well, you get to untie them.
Shink, 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 shink.
Alright. You untie them, you remove the
Cloth from their mouth.
the cloth from their mouths. You briefly wonder how that actually prevented them from speaking, considering there was no other gag, but it's a Western, so that's okay. Yeah.
So how many more are there on board?
There's let me do math up. There's 6 of those horrible thugs, and then there's some crazy tiefling girl.
Tiefling? What kind of tiefling?
He's gonna think long and hard before he answers that question.
What color are they is probably the better question.
That really doesn't help.
Light pink,
Link.
lightish red.
Salmon.
Do they have hooves? Do they have really, really sharp pointed teeth like mine do? Did they cast a shadow or do they not? Did you see any of that?
Yeah. What are they here for?
Wait, is that a fucking thing? Some of them don't cast shadows?
I do not cast a shadow.
That's a whole thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep, it's
Uh,
always high
yeah.
noon for her.
Alright, sorry.
Griffin's just gonna wave Sky away. Not important right now. Why are they here on the train? What do they want?
Well, they probably want our cargo.
Which
What
is
do
Where is
Right.
that?
There is actually I'm not sure if you would have seen it on the way up, but there's like this is a 4-car train. You
Okay.
got the engine in the front, then a coal,
Okay.
a pretty burly box car with a vault door on the side, and then the caboose. We're carrying unrefined gold. That's probably what these vile hooligans are after.
Probably idiots. All right.
we'll take care of them. For a price.
I'm sure our employers will pay you handsomely for
I
recovering
mean-
these goods.
Good.
If we save this much gold, of course they're gonna pay us.
I'd like to, while they're still talking to these conductors, book it to the next one.
Really?
Don't get shot.
And there goes Griffin.
So, to answer your question, because of the way revolvers and rifles work, if you want to load a marked bullet, that's completely fine.
Okay, thank you. I do not know enough about guns to do that without asking. Thank you.
Yeah, with the rifle, you would probably that'd be on a clip. It would be
Okay.
fairly trivial to load, to shove one of the room bullets in there, and with the revolver, you just pull one of the used ones out of the cartridge or the cylinder and put a
Okay.
room one in there. Yeah,
Good to know. Thank
yeah,
you very much.
no problem. Griffin, you were running to the next car,
Yarp.
which is the box car.
Yep.
I sigh as I see this and run after him.
So you can't really get in it.
Oh, it's one of those open things with the coal in it?
Mhm.
That would be the coal tender car, which is the next one up. This
Oh.
is the safe car.
Sorry. There's a lot of cutting out. I just want to check if...
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
I had a terrible
Yeah.
thing.
I guess we are going to have to climb over the top of it to get to
I
the
was
other
gonna say,
side.
how
Yeah.
do you get in? Like, what does it look like?
You would have to climb over it. There's ladders on either side. It's a
Okay.
hard life being an engineer.
Alright. Lupin, is there anybody by the entrance up at the top?
Your bird gives you as many squawks to indicate, yeah, totes.
I can communicate with him telepathically.
It responds with, yeah, totes.
You've even been watching those damn dramas again.
Reading those, the penny dreadfuls.
Oh my god.
Anyway, yes, there are 2 gentlemen on the top of the car, doing some funny things with wires and powder.
Oh, good.
Well, I guess we should get them off of get these nice chaps off the top, shall we?
Wait, if I climb the ladder, can I have it just so that my head peeks up enough to, see them?
I would give you 3/4 cover for that.
Oh, I just want to know if I can,
Oh, yeah.
actually- How
You
far
might
away
make-
are they from the ladder?
They're about halfway up, so about 30 feet.
I meant, horizontally.
Oh. Well, the ladder goes right to the top of the car.
Oh, but they're at the edge of the car.
They're midway. They're pretty much in the dead center of the top of the boxcar.
Okay. That still doesn't help, but I have no idea how long the boxcar is, Garm.
About 60 feet.
Thank you.
So, alright.
If you did, I never heard it.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah, no,
getting
I
cut
know.
out when you were describing, unfortunately.
Do we need to switch servers or something?
I
think
figured it was
it's-
just me.
Oh,
It's stable now.
It's stable now, yeah.
It was just a hiccup.
Alright, well, let me know. Yes. So what would you like to do?
Do they look... Oh, God. Is the powder in a circle?
No. Actually, wait. No, they have dynamite. It's fucking dynamite. That's what
I
they're
was
doing.
gonna say, we're on a moving train. How are they using powder?
Yeah, sorry. I'm
Powder's
very good
screaming
at
at
Right.
dynamite. They're taping dynamite to the top of this.
Alright, so I forgot to type this in, but I'm going to use the... I want to use the meta magic that allows me to turn an action into a bonus.
Horrific. Okay.
Quicken spell.
Yes, that one. And, oh, God. I would like to quicken Scorching Ray.
Oh, God.
You
Uh,
all sound very disappointed.
This is gonna be insane, Gun. You're gonna hate it.
Pretend I don't remember immediately offhand what Scorching Ray does.
Then let me...
Roll 5 more times.
Okay.
My God.
So
So,
basically, I make 3 rays of fire,
And then
They
3
can-
more if you wanted.
but that just uses up a bonus action.
I want to make something real clear before we continue here. Your character is aware of what dynamite is.
My
Please
character's
don't
like
explode
16.
anyway. Wait, what?
From the
I'm
city.
older than you.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I just thought I should
Um,
point that out. Yeah, go nuts.
I have a wisdom of 11 and an intelligence of 18. So I know
Yeah.
what it is, and this is a great idea.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Listen, you saw what my rolls were.
Oh boy.
You know,
Hugo's probably going to have to pull. I imagine Hugo's probably also like
All right.
preparing for like magic spells of some shenanigans.
I would like to aim 1 at the dynamite and 2 at the other.
Oh, no.
Actually, no. I want 2 at the dynamite and 1 at one of the guys.
Oh dear.
okay. Okay.
Let me roll this a couple times.
I will point out we were
I-
behind Griffin, so we're probably on the other car still.
I mean, you're down below
Yeah.
at the very least.
Yeah.
I mean, we're like in this area here.
Yeah. So this is a good 15 feet up, I believe. If I'm remembering the approximate dimensions of boxcars correctly, which I am. All right.
Oh boy.
So, Griffin, you lovable. I don't know how you're gonna survive this, but all right. In your infinite bird-having wisdom, you cast Scorching Ray at the dynamite. It explodes.
Wait,
Like-
immediately?
You cast it at the dynamite, not the fuse, right?
Yep.
Honestly, I didn't know that was an option. But alright, I'll go with it.
All right. Well, yes, it explodes. And we're not talking a small amount of dynamite. Like, I remind you, these elegant gentlemen are trying to breach a safe full of gold with this dynamite.
Mhm.
So the ones that you cast at them are basically functionally irrelevant, as one of them now exists in this universe's version of New York, and the other exists in this universe's version of, I don't know, Baja California.
They are very, very dead.
Yes.
Yeah, but what about Griffin?
Woohoo!
Griffin Boy,
Does he get a dex save at least?
yeah, give me a dex save, buddy.
He had cover too. He was peeking.
I was gonna say
Is
with
this-
that. Okay,
I will-
right. There's no reflex.
No,
I will
it's
use
just dex
Mage
save.
Hand or my one fly spell to rescue your stupid ass.
Oh, you're not gonna die from this, but all right. Well, you managed to slide back down the ladder just in time to not get lit on fire and impaled with shrapnel directly into your eye. You do see one conspicuously large chunk of the metal plating slam into the top of the caboose, going across exactly where your head was.
Huh.
My
boy.
godchild!
So,
You know, my mom said that a lot too.
so you got that going for you, which is nice.
I mean, I guess we've done our job of killing them, but good lord!
Hey, Sky and Avi, why don't you guys give me perception checks?
I was gonna say I'm outside with them.
Yes, but you were helping, or trying to help.
Yeah, I was like gonna be like,
Griffin
I'm gonna
from
rescue
dying.
you.
Avi, you notice strange, the pattern that a boat makes as it moves through a lake, the wake that it leaves behind it?
Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
no!
You notice that in the sand off to the side of the, train.
Oh.
Oh
Oh.
god.
Freaking
Oh, no.
fire.
You forgot the worms.
No, is it going straight or sidewindery?
Currently it seems like it's following the same path as the tracks.
Yeah. Okay, guys, there's a worm incoming.
Okay.
I'm going to switch to the rune ammo in my rifle just in case.
Which car do we want to be in?
How about not the one that just had the huge explosion?
Why? It's got the best armor.
Not now.
The armor you just blew off the top?
Top. The
It's
sides
not-
are fine.
I mean, the rest of the cart is probably intact.
Yeah, see?
Or else
There's just a
Griffin
hole.
would be dead.
Yeah, there's just a whole.
It's more of if we go in there, we're not going to see jack shit to shoot.
Yeah, no. You know what? I have another. I have another. We should get going towards the front of the train, or at least onto the next one. Because if that worm attacks and decouples the things, I don't want to be on the one that's left behind. I want to be on the one with the gold. So I'm gonna jump towards the one in front of me.
All right, yeah, I'm following.
I guess I'm continuing along also, of course.
See? That was a great idea of mine. We'd be stuck between the worm and these things if I didn't blow them all up.
I'm very certain you've attracted the worm.
Yeah, that was a big explosion.
It was
Yes.
great.
It's too bad we don't have any left over to feed it.
Well, there's still a couple of other people. Wait.
No, I meant feed it with dynamite.
Well, I'm sure we have enough spells that we can use against it.
Alright, so we make our way up to the top. I'm guessing the central part, so like... Hold on, let me add to my drawing here. These guys are dead.
Yeah. They've
And
got a nice big jagged hole there into the gold ore.
So there's a hole like there, right?
Yeah.
If not bigger, yes.
At the very least.
Good lord.
Do we... Actually, yeah, guys, maybe we should get in the cart. No. Is it gonna go after this cart? It's totally gonna go after this cart. I'm gonna stay up top, so like here. Assuming that the worm is coming up on this side.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a very happy looking worm.
It's pretty
Um,
stoked.
I will...
Oh my god! This is the greatest drawing.
I will crouch by the edge, and hold my great club and look look for the worm, and in the meantime, I suggest to the others to get inside the armored car.
Hikaru, Midgardia's artist.
So is that your guys' plan for this encounter?
I'm going to be 5 feet. Ah, stupid! Why did it do that? Thanks, roll 20. I didn't want that.
Well,
Let's try that again, because roll 20 is a piece of crap. Why is it doing that?
What are you trying to do?
Just make an X of where I am, but I can't do anything.
It's okay. I figure I know pretty much what you guys are going for. Like, you're all getting inside there and planning to shoot off, like, pop up, shoot off the side, that kind of thing.
Yes, I'm absolutely ready to shoot this motherfucker when it shows up.
I was gonna do something
cast
stupid.
Some really big spell of some form. Do we have any big spells of some form? Fuck.
Also, just resetting roll 20, so maybe I stop having this weird glitch.
Alright. As you guys get into that car and ready yourselves for this thing to attack this car and try and steal the gold for some reason, you see a giant purple worm about 40 meters in 40 feet in diameter, breach out of the sand and jump up into the air. Like, it arcs pretty much over you guys and comes crashing down in front of the locomotive through the tracks. And
Let's get inside of the armor.
You hear the horrible squealing of a vain attempt at braking as the train suddenly plunges into a hole. And we're going to go on break.
Alright.
You're telling me we just got swallowed by a worm?
No, I'm telling you fell in the hole behind it.
Oh, okay.
How to steal an entire train.
Feed it to a worm.
Alright, we'll be back.
We'll be right back,
We'll be right
guys.
back.
And we're back.
Welcome back to the Train Heist in Tremor's Run. I'm still Garmbreak 1. I am your dungeon master, I assume, still, for this. I'm Garmbreak 1. I'm a little tired. Alright, so, to recap, a giant worm just fucked up your entire life by derailing a train.
That train of thought certainly derailed.
And then you fell into a giant chasm caused by the worm burrowing through the sand. So, why don't you look at con saves real quick here?
Con?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
No shit.
Basically, if we remain conscious or not during this ordeal.
Whee! Ooh!
Holy shit.
I got a 10. Yes, I'm getting knocked out.
Alright. Someone fix me. Someone fix me!
I will do that as soon as my character is not knocked out.
So Garm.
What?
Oh, Avi did. Okay. Yeah. So, Avi and Sky, both of you wake up at about the same time. You're in a strange place now. You're at the bottom of a completely circular tunnel, about 30 feet in diameter. Off to one side of you is a train, now laying on its side. The safe car is very damaged and twisted. Some of the cars are detached. The coals from the coal freight have spilled all over the area. There's a...
What about the gold?
It's kind of strewn about the area, mostly still in the car.
Okay.
Because it's gold ore. It's real heavy.
I mean, it only had a hole in the top, so...
Yeah. Due to the curvature of the walls and how freaking high this hole is, it's going to be real tough to climb out of here. And As you stand up and dust yourselves off and your eyes adjust to the dim light of this strange place, you realize that the tunnel goes two directions. Left, towards where the train is facing, or right, the opposite direction. Each tunnel has a slight curvature such that you can't see that far down. So, what would you two like to do?
So wait, it goes left and right, and then there's a hole up top where we came through, right?
Correct.
Okay. Now, the worm was heading in the same direction that the train was heading.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be right. Yes?
We
Be
have
left.
no idea which way we're going at this point. Would we?
Yeah. Well, basically,
Maybe
there's
check on the train.
Train's fucked.
Check out the people in the train.
Oh, yeah.
Are you looking at the caboose or the locomotive?
I'll go check the caboose.
Which is closer?
the one where we had left the two dudes we saved.
Very dead.
Alright then.
They were not quite as lucky as you were with,
Well, guess I'm
That
making my own
calamity.
paycheck then.
Yeah, since they're dead, I have a question. How heavy are the pieces of gold? Like, would I at least be able to have one in my bag?
this is gold ore, not actual refined, like, gold bars.
Yeah,
Okay.
not worth.
I am now
Okay.
Yeah.
concerned
Heavy.
Store me and Pi are.
Okay, so should we wake up the other two?
Oh
Or should we
yeah,
save-
they're unconscious.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, their bodies are over there. Maybe they're unconscious. Maybe they're dead. I don't know.
Aren't they already dead? I don't know how these people work. I'm gonna
I
walk
either.
over to Hugo and grab him by the red scarf thingy and then slap his face.
I appreciate that you have to specify which scar.
Yeah,
That one's
and Sky will go over to Griffin to wake him up.
Mom, no.
Buddy, I am not your mother. Get your ass up.
So have we taken any damage from the fall and having a really low constitution save?
No, you're fine.
Why do I keep on asking these questions?
Please don't
You-
ask.
Because
me
you
questions.
dumb.
You got incredibly lucky and did not take anything beyond cosmetic scratches from that calamitous event.
Somehow I haven't even lost my hat.
The wheels of fate work strangely.
I mean, your hat's probably strewn on the ground somewhere, but you know.
It's already kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
Sounded-
so I'm just slapping your cheek, going, "Are you actually dead this time, or are you still alive?"
It makes the I make the most disgusted of groan noises. Just oh god!
This one's dead. Oh wait, no, he's a
Alright.
god.
I just made a
We
noise,
were-
lady.
We're only half dead to begin with because Mom got possessed by a ghost.
Ah, okay, so that's how it works.
We
Anyways,
have
get up.
different parents. We're not even related. Just letting you know.
I know. You're not
We-
nearly
I
as
thought it
pretty
would-
as me.
I figured it would be good clarification. Also, just realized you're taller than me despite being a 16-year-old, and it's hilarious. I don't know why.
Alrighty.
I'm a fucking tiny compared to you two.
Do we... You know what? I want to go beat this worm up. I say we go to the front.
Alright.
Let's look in the other carts first. See what happened
Yeah.
with the tiefling and the other folks that were with him.
Oh, you're right.
It'd have to be a tiefling.
We can go to the front like I was going to do.
Yep. Well, you know, tiefling. They're all evil.
Gee, thanks. I really appreciate that.
I grin
Can
at
I-
you.
Can I walk by when we're walking? Can I try and trip Abby?
Go nuts.
Acrobatics, yes.
E,
Would that be against my athletics?
I guess.
Yes, and all ethereals are.
Are
I
you
was gonna make
fucking
some sort of.
serious? I even rolled well.
It's the old low center of gravity.
Uh-huh. You just kick solid.
Oh fuck that! I was trying to use my tail.
Oh, well. I just brush your tail aside.
I smack you in the back of the head with my tail, and then
Ow.
just keep walking.
Oi. You know I was joking. Jeez, can't take a joke.
I can take a joke. I'm still gonna smack you for it.
Eh.
Lupin, go sit on the little shorty's head. Peck as necessary.
Hey.
Listen to the tiefling if she says peck.
You just see Sky give this really, really big grin at this, which is really unnerving because she has extremely sharp, pointy teeth.
Sharp, pointy teeth. I'm doing the hand motion. You can't see me, though.
Alright, so
Right.
go check on the other two cart thingies.
Yeah.
Well, Cole's all strewn about. You get to the locomotive, and it is a twisted and slightly on fire mess. There's no bodies in there, though.
Well, that's weird.
Concerning.
Can I take a look around and see if I can see any other footsteps that have left this area?
Sure. Give me
That
a...
is survival? I don't know.
Yeah, I could give you survival.
This
Okay.
could also be.
Yeah, either survival or investigation.
I was asking for survival because it was higher.
I know. I know. Yes, the... Sorry. Yeah, the two of you, there are actually footprints going in each direction. The one towards the front of the train is definitively only one person, while the one's going to the back, like, beyond the back of the train, seems to be multiple people.
Do any of the footprints look odd? Or are they all...
Uh-oh.
We just lost car... Oh.
I didn't accidentally click on another voice chat.
Well done.
They all appear to be humanoid.
Okay, so no weird footprints like mine.
No, I think she has human feet.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
The one headed towards the front of the train is, limping noticeably.
Let's go that way first.
Yeah, let's follow the tracks.
Kitty.
Almost like you could have just listened to me before.
I mean, we were listening to you from the beginning. We just had to check things along the way.
We can try following the tracks, but they're about 40 feet up now.
Okay.
I'm glad you're so pleased with yourself.
Real pleased with myself.
That
Alright,
is a good cat.
he is a real good cat. After about a minute or so of walking, you hear the faint panting and dragging footsteps of somebody ahead. And as you round a bend, you see the distinctive coveralls of a locomotive driver. What would you like to do?
Hello there, friend. Are you alright?
He turns and looks at you, and you feel a slight vibration as the ceiling of the cave above him breaks away, and a giant freaking worm appears and eats him.
What?
I am standing perfectly still right now. And
Alright.
Welp.
Yeah,
That was a thing.
there you go.
wait, so it's behind us? What?
No, I just couldn't put it up higher.
Okay.
This
I'm
is
sorry, I didn't expect that to happen. I don't know why.
I'm just playing stuff out here so you have a good idea of what you're fighting more than anything else.
Okay. Is that its actual size?
Yes, it is a huge creature.
Not expect that at all. I don't know why.
It's a big fucking worm. It's purple apparently because that's what the token is, and it has a freaky scorpion tail. Also a
Is
mouth that can
Is
eat
it
you.
squishy?
Um,
Or has it got,
relatively.
like, armor?
words that come out of my mouth when I say things. Natural armor. Yeah, I guess it's kind of armored. It's not just, it's not a brain bug, but it's not it's armored. Yeah, that's the answer.
Okay.
Does it seem to realize we're here?
Does it turn to look at us?
Yeah, it definitely turns to look at you.
Okay.
Wait, it has eyes?
Well, it turns to mouth in your direction.
What we can assume is a head turns towards us.
Yeah, frankly, it's probably using its taste buds as also, sensing organs.
I'd like to take Mage Hand and slap the ground away from us. So, if this is how we were arranged, slap it over here,
Okay.
see what happens.
You see a slight twitch from it, but that's about it.
It knows we're here.
Alright, how far away from us is it?
Call it 50 feet.
Are we
Oh,
fighting
lordy.
this thing?
I believe so.
Everyone ready? So I will take some shots at this.
Yeah.
Do we roll initiative yet? Or...
Yeah, go for it.
I keep on rolling initiative really good. I'm so confused.
Well,
Sorry. However, he rolled like a piece of shit.
Thank the
Good roll.
gods.
I wonder why.
Yep.
-2 to...
I might be all he has to move all of that big weight. Move.
Certainly doesn't help.
He's a big boy.
Alright.
Oh, hey, I'm first. Oh, boy. So,
Avi, what would you like to do?
we can see its whole body, it's completely out of the dirt, basically? Or do we see, part of its body?
It is currently completely out of the dirt, yes.
And you said it was 50 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I want to do something ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the dash action to have my full movement of 90 feet. And
Okay.
I want to run in a semicircle and climb onto its back.
Parkour
Sure.
motherfucker?
Give me a strength check to stay on this thing.
Strength or athletics?
I'll let you do athletics.
Alright, awesome.
I am a
18?
merciful DM. Yeah, you managed to get a reasonably firm grip on it. Whether you really want that, well, only time will tell.
Look, I'd rather be behind its mouth than in front of its mouth. I'm 3 feet tall.
I'm pretty sure that it doesn't matter that we're 6 feet tall.
Yeah, no.
Hugo Fantombre, what would you like to do?
Some spooky shit. Let me actually see what I'm
That's
gonna do.
legit.
I probably should actually use the actual proper spells now. Counter spells could be useless in this situation.
What, you don't think this thing's a caster?
I hope not. Counter spell is a reaction, so if I have to, I can react to counter spell.
I desperately hope not. That would be bad
better
for
not
us.
be.
So what you gonna do? Hops?
I was going to do Might Spike. The spell didn't do some wrong thing for anything for some reason. Well, it doesn't seem to be doing anything when I click it.
Or do
Click
you,
something else to see if it's a lag or not.
Oh. I'm gonna try Eldritch Blast. Okay.
And it's just the programming for the other thing. Though you
Alright,
did roll a
that's dumb.
5.
that does not hit.
Well, I didn't want to do Eldritch Blast.
Oh.
I wanted to do Mind Spike.
But
Right.
I think Mind Spike
Still
is
rolled a
also
5.
an attack, so...
Yeah, but it's not. It's one where they have to make a Wisdom saving throw. So
Oh,
it's just like,
saving
no.
throw. So it's no attack roll from her,
Right.
it's just a saving throw.
Yeah.
What does your DC say on your spell tab?
I believe she said it was a 15.
I
Well,
didn't hear an answer.
it got a 10. So what does that spell do, Hops?
You may have muted yourself.
It's basically just asking me, like, what level would you like to cast a spell at?
Oh yeah, because it's
Mm.
higher level cast.
At third level, specifically aspect increase mass. Next, okay. So, me. Okay, let me double check if I did that correctly.
Yeah, your save is probably picking it up from the wrong place, but the damage is probably correct.
Yep,
Yeah.
and this thing takes full damage.
Nice.
It's unhappy about that.
And
He'll remember this.
on a failed save, you also always know the target's location, but only while the two of you are on the same plane. The target can't become hidden from you, and if it's invisible, it gains no benefits from this condition against you. At least know where it is in the dirt.
Oh, cool.
Cool. Alright. Sky. There's a giant worm. Avi's on top of it. What would you like to do?
Well, I already loaded my rifle with the couple shots of the rune bullets, so let's take a couple shots with these special bullets and see how they work. I am sorry if I kill you, Avi.
You won't.
Okay, first shot.
Okay.
That's an at 20. Yeah.
Yep, that's a nat
All right.
20.
So roll your damage and give me an extra 2d4.
And 2d4.
E.
Is that 2d4 per bullet, or is it 1d4 per bullet?
It's 1d4 per bullet,
okay.
and then
Does
it's
it also
doubled for the crit.
Would it be doubled because crit?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
why
so-
I'm getting you to roll 2d4 for this one.
Okay.
E. So that is 17. Yeah, 17 damage.
Okay.
Not bad for a single shot.
And
Mhm.
second shot, same bullet.
All right.
16.
16 hits. And 12 damage. God damn.
And then
Plus
do
1d4.
And 1d4.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
plus 1d4, yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't like you very much.
I wonder why.
Griffin, what would you like to do?
Alright, you said it was about 60 feet away.
I think I said 50.
Oh.
But yes.
I mean, that is about 60, but alright.
Yeah.
So, what does its mouth look like?
You ever seen the movie Tremors?
No.
Okay. Imagine the inside of a cone of teeth. That's what the mouth of this thing looks like.
Okay, so I can't jump in there, is what you're telling me.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Alright.
So we have like a shark
Then,
type situation here.
Are there any protrusions, tentacly bits, armor things that it looks like I could hold on to or something? Or at least not immediately fall off of?
Well, there's the stinger thing on the back of its tail.
Okay, anywhere near its head, though.
Not particularly. You could try, like, wedging yourself between the plates of the jaw.
Ah,
Are you trying to get eaten?
Wait, what?
What?
Like, I assume that the jaw works like fish jaws do, where they're hinged at the sides?
Sure. And then it just
Uh,
crushes everything in its mouth like an Iron Maiden.
Kind of.
Oh.
So I would like to mention that like my internet's. I don't know if anybody else is having this issue, but right now everybody's kind of getting roboty on my end.
It's you.
Okay, good to know. But I am
At least
mentioning that
that's
just in
what
case
I
I have to
think.
be like, what?
Okay.
Noted.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, we're going to use thing where I can make it a bonus action, because I still haven't remembered to do that. And make this one. Oh, no, never mind, that's already a bonus action. I run towards it, and I'm going to Misty Step onto a bit near the hinge of its jaw where I think I can stand for at least 6 seconds. Oh, goodness. Yeah. You know what? Damn it.
Alright.
12?
12 does not hit.
Didn't think so. I will brace myself as well as I can up here.
You're gonna have a bad time, buddy. Alright. First off, it is going to try to bite you. So, good luck with that.
The
Does a
confidence here.
27 hit you?
A little bit.
Alright. You're a medium or smaller creature, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Would you please give me a dexterity saving throw?
How about you don't?
Please succeed.
Please don't. It's going to be hilarious. Nope.
You are swallowed. You are blinded and restrained. You have total cover against attacks and other effects from outside the tremor. And you will take 44 acid damage at the start of each of its turns. Yeah. So that's cool. Avi, you remember the tail stinger I mentioned like 5 times?
Yeah.
Yep. The 13 hit you?
No.
Great.
I counterpunch it.
Fuck.
In the tail.
Okay,
Wait,
this
what
is
do you
getting
mean?
really obnoxious. Give me a moment. I'm gonna try to reboot Discord because everybody's roboting and I can't hear anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. 24 hits. And 4 damage.
There's a weak punch.
You're an annoying little brat, aren't you?
Yup.
Speaking of, it's your annoying little brat turn.
Alright, let's put some hurt on this thing. Oof, 12 is gonna miss, I'm assuming.
Correct.
What about a 19?
19 hits.
Alright, awesome. So that's 9.
It still hates you.
And 14?
14 misses.
Alright, cool.
Welcome back, Hops. Just in time for the turn of the magnificent Hugo Fantombre. Hops.
I keep forgetting caps. Alright. Okay. I'm just trying to think which spell do I want to do. Okay. Alright, Dissonant Whisper seems like a bad idea because it just swallowed someone. We don't really want it running away with somebody in its mouth. So,
And someone on top of it.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm on top of it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were in it. Oh, yeah. Right, no,
No, that's
someone
Griffin.
else. Okay. Durr. I want to do Hex, but like that doesn't like transfer to like other people, sadly, if they're killed. So
I mean, we only have one opponent right
oh,
now.
I can use this to curse another person for future because we might fight the tiefling again. Maybe.
Can't you hex more than once?
Well, when you cast this spell, actually no, I can only hex one person, but if a bonus action, I can transfer this curse to a new creature. I don't know if they'll continue on after I've cast it. They've died, and there isn't another person for me to cast it on. But like it is a bonus action that I can do, and then like cast an actual spell.
Mm-hmm.
I should have done this at the beginning of the battle, and I forgot about it.
Just go with it.
You choose which ability check it has disadvantage on.
What's probably its main ability check? I'm curious. I don't know which one would be the main one it uses mostly.
Well, you'd probably want something that you're making it roll, if anything.
That what?
So if you do attacks that that have a... Oh, wait, this...
Right,
They
wisdom.
have to succeed.
I give it disadvantage on wisdom. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Erdi is terrible at wisdom, but let's give it more disadvantage so I can be even better at casting spells against it. No.
Though I believe it's pointed out that it's only ability checks and not saves, so... Which I feel is bullshit, because it makes the hex a lot less useful. But I guess that's up to the DM for now.
Good lord, this is so robotic. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to like restart my computer or something because like everybody's just roboting and it is the most obnoxious thing on the planet.
We are having a lot of ping.
Why don't we just change servers?
We could switch server because my ping's basically a mountain.
Sure. You want to do it
Oh,
first?
so
yeah, I'm on.
Not the only person who's hearing everybody roboting now?
No.
Alright,
We've just honestly got used to robots.
Yep. Alright, we had
It's
a
all
big
been fine for me.
one, but let's see if it smooths out.
It's just, I'm trying to... I'm sorry for being so annoyed by this. I'm just like trying to do this. I'm just, like,
yeah, if you
you're trying to give me advice and I can't hear your advice.
I'm mostly trying to follow. Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to do because you're talking really, really quickly. And so that's why I'm not trying to help right now.
Sorry, I just cast hex and I'm trying to think of what other spell do I use to attack. These are... Wow, okay.
When all those fails, just use a cantrip.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to just use Eldritch Blast again, to be honest.
Then do it.
Is this one better or worse than the last one?
Hops?
Is what? What?
The
server.
voice.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Okay.
Okay, less robot. Okay, I'll cast Eldritch Blast now. Twice. Against the monster, obviously. Do any of those hit?
Nope.
Of course. Completely useless with spells the rest of today. I'm really frustrated with that.
Sorry, bud.
Sorry.
Alright, Sky, what would you like to do?
I have 2 more special shots before I have to reload, so let's do this.
Alright.
Hmm.
13 misses. 23 hits.
Really?
And give me a 1d4 for the...
Yep. Wow! 2 1s. Thanks.
rip.
Okay. What does it take to reload? Is it a bonus or is it an action?
Attack action. Or an attack, rather.
Okay.
Still be able to reload and still shoot once next turn.
Okay, thank you.
Griffin, if I recall correctly, you are currently inside of a monster.
I think the monster has taken enough damage, though, Gun.
No, it has to take damage from the person inside.
Oh. I don't think that's
And
the case.
also, I take the damage at the start of the Tremor's turns, not mine.
Oh, from a creature inside of it. Oh, sorry, Thomas. My B.
Yeah, don't be trying to kill me on not my turn.
But it is on your turn.
Well, I'm asleep high.
Anyway, what would you like to do?
Let's see here. No, that is not my spell tab yet again.
Did anybody else see the top suddenly like split in half or something like that?
What?
The map that not the map, the screen or whatever we're on, it just suddenly split in half, like the car just, part of the train car disappeared in the worm.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
I think I'm gonna restart my computer real quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty then. Do we want to wait? And or do you want to shill anything, Garm?
I mean, it's not her turn
We
till...
can at least get to Hop's turn if she isn't back.
Alrighty.
Then.
For your benefit, Pi posted what restrained does for you.
Naka. How big is this worm? 40 feet across?
Yes.
Oh, damn it. I can't see, though. Alright, fine. Sigh. Does the 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
Wait, you have disadvantage
Yeah,
on your
like you
attack
do.
rolls.
From the restraint?
Yep.
Okay, so the first one still hits because it would be a 21 and a 26.
Yep.
Yeah.
That one misses. And 21.
Alright, so that's 2 hits.
So screw you. 18
Alright.
damage.
18 damage. That gets to make a constitution check, I do believe.
Yep, 15 or
yes.
more.
I was just gonna say, hit the attack button again. That swallowed me.
It vomits you back up.
Whee! Rock on.
Congrats. Worm turn. It's gonna undo that as best it can and eat you again.
Dude, get just... Oh, God, it's like a dog.
Nom. That's a 20. Like, give me a dexterity saving throw. The old DSD.
Right. That's the exact same one I got last time.
Yep.
And once more, you're inside the esophagus of the beast.
That just swallows.
Also- Sorry?
That just swallows,
Yeah.
doesn't do damage. Cool.
Oh shit, it does do damage, you're right.
Oh.
Thanks, Hurt. 9 piercing.
What?
16 does hit.
It does hit.
Wait. 9 piercing from what?
The bite.
The bite. Sorry. Does the tail stinger hit? Or,
Yep.
sorry, tail stinger goes against Dobby.
Yep, that hits.
So- Alright,
Alright, I'm back and
And that's-
it's not all nicer.
excellent. And that's also 9 piercing.
Right, I'm gonna uncanny dodge that to take half damage.
Alright. Dobby, it's your turn.
Oh, that's me.
You're
all
right.
Right. So let's keep clubbing. The K.
9 does not hit. 18 hits.
All right.
20 hits.
All right. Oh my god. You know, this armor plating is giving me problems.
8 cold damage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it happened. Hugo, what would you like to do?
Alright, this turn we're going to make sure I use an ability that uses wisdom so I don't have to beat its AC. Because that was a dumb decision. Sure, I immediately use this thing that makes it so that he has to work harder to actually beat my wisdom rolls, and then I immediately use an AC thing and fuck that roll up. That was dumb. Okay. Let's use just this first. I already did Mind Spike. Right, let's just use a cantrip. And basically, the hex keeps going on the entire game. Okay. Can't use Ultra Blast, that would be done. I just had a mental discussion about this. Okay. And
Hello?
oh, I'm just trying to think of which spell to do, sorry.
For future rounds, try thinking of that before your turn.
Please.
I had to deal with this stupid computer. Okay. I'm gonna do Toll the Dead. Give me a second. And I guess that'd be the 2d12.
Yeah.
And he
Right.
has to do Wisdom save, which is supposed to be 15. I don't know why it's not listed there.
Because you're not selecting.
He has failed that.
Alright, and then I do 1d6 to do the thingy digger.
So that's... Alright, your hex.
From
Alright. So that's 14 damage.
Yeah.
It's a very angry worm. Sky, what would you like to do?
Gonna reload my rifle with normal ammo this time, and then take one shot.
Alright. Yeah, that natural 20 is gonna hit.
Oh boy.
24 damage. Yeah, you managed to line it up just right on one of the, the palate of its mouth, I guess? And you
It's
see the
where-
shot. Sorry?
It's where I just fell down.
Yeah.
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 What could go wrong? The important thing is the shot goes in one side and out the other, and that thing twitches, spits out some acid and also Griffin, and then stops moving. It also spits out the engineer's corpse, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
Alright then. Everyone alright?
You're fine.
Woohoo!
Maybe
I'm
clean
here.
off all that acid. Thank you.
Alright.
Anyone else concerned that this was a baby and the mom is gonna be real pissed off at us now?
Let's not think about that.
How do we know
I'm
it's a
not
baby?
thinking about that.
Because we saw the other one.
Again, let's not think about that.
I thought you said this was the same size, Garm.
Nope, this is smaller than.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I'll
said
just write
both
that.
of them were 40 across.
I definitely did. This is 50
Oh.
across.
I kind of thought this one was 40 long, not across.
Sure.
You definitely said 40 across.
I sure did.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm very tired.
So are we all.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So, let's...
let's get out of here.
Yeah, how about you press the digitation... Do the thing you just did to get any, smell of this thing off of all of us, so that when we inevitably find Mom doesn't decide that we killed its baby?
I fixed me first.
I didn't touch it, at least.
I didn't
That's
touch it at
true.
all, either. So I can cast Prestidigitation. I can cast a spell that makes me slightly less disgusting. I use
Oh.
Prestidigitation also.
I guess it's just Griffin and me that were in or attacked by baby worm.
Yeah, I shoot things. I stay far back.
Yes, also. I also stayed far back.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Mom doesn't find body until we're long gone and doesn't, like, sniff powder on it and then decide that your powder smells the same. You know. Let's get going.
Alright. So are you guys going to continue down the hall?
Could we follow the other set of feet?
Yeah, sure.
Is there a path that goes up, or are they both pretty level?
They're both pretty level.
Damn it. Okay,
Guess we
let's
follow
go where
the
the other feet went.
Okay. There's... Sorry. Yeah, you see a couple of sets of feet head down that way. How cautiously are you guys traveling?
I'm gonna try and be quiet and careful with my steps, because worm.
Same.
Great. Give me perception checks.
$16.
Right. Sky, about 15 or 20 feet into the tunnel, you spot a tripwire.
I rolled a
What would you like to
21.
do?
I think everyone but Avi saw that.
Yeah.
Sky will immediately put a hand on Avi's shoulder to stop them and point it out.
Okay. Huh. You'd think being this close to the ground, I would spot those kind of things.
You would think, but... Wait a second. Do you have dark vision?
Oh. No.
That might explain.
Yeah.
How? Oh yeah, we were going away from the hole in the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
I have thing. I'm gonna bring out a tinderbox and light a torch. There we go. Much better.
Now do you see it?
Oh yeah.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
And carefully step over that without disturbing it.
Yeah, I guess we're all going to be trying to step over the wire.
Alright.
And keep an eye out for more, because there might be more.
Just gonna roll something real quiet over here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was a real quiet roll, sure.
Cool. No doubt. So what would you guys like to do?
Keep moving forward, I guess.
As stealthy as possible.
Alright.
Can I look for any signs of that, like, the humans set this trap recently? Like footprints around it or whatever.
Yeah, you can take a look at it. Give me an investigation check.
Oh.
You're not really sure. Of course, one thing that may be harming your ability to figure that out is the fact that several gunshots ring out as you are examining that.
Oh.
By which I mean you guys are getting shot. Let's see. First one's gonna go against... Wow, people have names. It's really hard. Sky, you're getting shot at.
Of course.
Does a 23 hit you?
Yeah, that is.
9 damage. Avi, you're also getting shot.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit you?
You.
14.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge that to take 7.
Alright. And Hugo. Fancy hat, nice clothes, getting shot. Does a 6 hit you?
Nope.
Well, why don't y'all roll for initiative?
Ooh.
Really?
I mean, you jinxed it. You commented on your initiatives last time.
I guess.
I always expect one more player every time. Alright, Sky, what would you like to do?
Okay, because ow, first thing I'm going to do is use Second Wind.
Alright.
Ow. So I get 1d10 plus my level in health. So let's roll that. Okay, so I gain back 11 health. So I'm not nearly as dead. And that was a bonus action. So is this a pretty smooth area, or is there places I can take cover?
Unfortunately, it's a pretty smooth area. It's basically carved out as one of the worms went through.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my first shot at the first dude. The one who hit me specifically.
Alright.
15.
15 hits.
Okay, 5 piercing. God damn it.
You hear him let out a little yelp as a bullet rips through his arm.
Okay, another shot.
Alright.
21.
21, that's another hit.
Nice.
16 piercing
Ooh.
damage.
Nice.
You hear another yelp, although there's more blood in it.
Is he
He's still
still
alive.
alive?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna use action surge and take one more additional action and take one.
Okay. 14 hits.
16.
And he is very dead.
All right, one down.
Avi, you gonna top that?
I don't have action surge, so I can't. But I'm gonna try my best, and I'm gonna dash forward to the closest one and unleash my fury. It's a 23.
That hits.
And
That
I miss with the
misses.
second one, and a 16.
Alright. 16 hits.
So that's 5 and 6, so that's 11 damage.
Alright.
Yeah.
You hear bones crack and blood. Griffin, what would you like to do?
There's just blood everywhere.
Garm, tell me what the sound of blooding sounds like.
I am
Good
so
lord.
tired.
Wow, it's very articulate.
Yep.
I just made the weirdest noise. I was just like, yes, that's clearly the sound. Just like, no, that's a weird noise.
It's the sound of Garma overcommitting to games.
You
Shit,
are
I deleted the guy who was on the token order.
Of all of them.
Good job.
You could have just put him on a different layer.
There we go.
It's just an angry face now.
I mean, that's fair.
Point at which one to shoot. You just happen to delete
Yeah.
That's great.
You are a dweeb. You're hearing
Amazing.
this.
Alright,
I mean-
Griffin, what would you like to do?
How many of them are there?
2.
Thank you. The one with the most health I'd like to aim at.
Okay. That hits.
Come on.
I believe in you. Roll 20. Alright. You see him shivering. Goes, this is so cold.
I'm as cold as ice.
Nice, nice.
Still think it's under pressure, and I'm always disappointed.
I know.
Alright, Avi, you're gonna get shot at disadvantage. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
So that's 3 whole damage.
Amazing. All right.
You are so lucky.
Griffalo, you're gonna get shot. Does an 18 hit you?
I mean, normally it would, but now my AC is 20.
Nice.
Yes. Shield's
Fug.
the best.
Well, so next turn we're gonna definitely make sure that I have to like alternate whenever I choose spells to alternate between like spells that boost something and spells that do damage because I don't have any like level 3.
Huge Phantogram, you're up.
Ow!
That's you, Hops.
Are you muted again?
I'm good. Okay, so that hit.
Yes, both of those hit.
Sweet. I'm gonna be aiming for the one. Which of them was the last damaged one? I can't remember.
Oh, the one on the right's the least damaged.
Okay, I will aim for that.
Alright.
Ta-da!
Yep, that guy is dead now.
Oh, nice. I have
He has been-
obliterated him out of existence.
Yep. Sent him straight to the Shadow Realm. Sky, there
I
is...
sent him.
Sent from a postcard home, as it were.
I sent him to the Ombre realm.
Yes, the Ombre Realm. For
Okay.
their deeply questionable haircuts.
I have one rifle shot left, so I'm gonna take a shot at this fucker.
Alright.
16,
16 hits.
14 piercing. And then
He
I'm
is
gonna use
not
my
quite
second.
dead.
Okay. And I'm reloading.
Okay. Avi, would you like to kneecap this man?
First, I'm gonna use my club on him.
18 hits. And you kneecap him straight to death.
Amazing. Just shatter his kneecap, bring him to the
Mhm.
floor.
Does everything go quiet as the last one goes down?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Can I go over and steal all their bullets?
Yeah, sure. You got like, 15 each.
Yes.
15 for each
I
gun.
guess- I guess we still haven't found the tiefling yet. Is there another set of paths, footprints that go anywhere?
Give me an investigation check.
I mean, there's really only 2 paths, and if these guys were here, they're probably holding us back from the boss. So we just keep
Okay.
going, right?
I want
I
to make
have-
sure.
I have an important question because I can't see it. What is everyone's health at?
Oh, I'm fine.
24.
Out of.
Oh, 28.
Okay.
I'm at 37 of 56.
Oh, okay. You all have like. I was actually getting really concerned because they're all going to take a lot of damage, and then realized we're all level 5 characters. I'm the only person with like really low health.
Yep.
Griffin, how about you?
I have 12 health.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think we should.
Oh, short rest.
Yeah, I think we should short rest so at least Griffin can use a hit die and we can if we want to.
It's
mean-
nap time.
A short rest will also give Ugo back his spells.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we might want to short rest.
You do realize that's an hour, right?
It's not like they can really go far in this.
I mean,
I
You
mean,
have no
It's a
idea how
tunnel,
far
we
this
don't know.
goes.
yeah.
Yeah.
and
I would
what's the
suggest
difference?
I would suggest going back to the train.
Train?
Yeah.
That way we have cover.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. but I can't see people's HP, so I wanted to check. And yeah, we need a
That's
short
fair.
rest for at least Griffin.
Alright. You sure that's what you guys want to do?
Yep.
I hate when a DM asks that, but yes.
It's
Okay.
always the best when they ask that.
All right.
Yeah, sure. Go
He's
nuts.
like,
Use your
well,
hit dice.
unless you want to die.
We don't
Restore
have a
yourselves.
healer.
All that fun stuff.
Maybe she'll come back because she wants you to check out the thing. I don't know. Using a hit die to heal myself.
So many hit dice. Oh, the hit dice.
It's kind of needed.
Well, I'm back up to 52 of 56. I think that's good enough.
I'm at 45 of 45. How is Griffin?
28 out of 32.
Much better.
Okay, that's actually better.
That's like over double what you had like an hour ago.
And now we go back in the direction we came.
Yep.
Alright.
I know waiting an hour might have been a bad idea, but we need it.
You guys are going to continue down that hall? Or tunnel?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll continue down the holler we were going.
Making note of the tripwire.
Yes.
We know about.
I guess I'm down to my second torch because I'm not sure how long torches last.
If nothing else, we can guide the person who can't see anything through the dark, because all of us have
I
night
mean, I've
vision.
got 10 torches. I'm sure I'm not going to burn through all of them.
Yeah.
I think some of the other people might have to.
Yes, but
Yeah,
anyways.
torch burns for an hour, so I'm on my second torch.
Alright. So, you guys follow the tunnel, and eventually you come across a very large and somewhat strange chamber. As you enter it, you realize that another tunnel leads straight into it, and you can reasonably assume that the other tunnel also led here. In the center of the chamber is a stepped pyramid, about 300 feet tall, with something like a cylindrical spire coming out of the top of it. And
That's
heading up
just
towards the
weird.
ceiling. Yeah. What would you guys like to do?
Can I roll a history to see if for some bizarre reason I would recognize this from something?
Yeah, sure.
I have no idea what this is.
Well,
Neither does Hugo.
we're just like, what the flying hell?
Well, that spire might contain stairs going to the surface, so
Hopefully.
let's go.
oh wow, Griffin.
Griffin, you recognize this as some weird drow shit.
Ah, fuck.
Oh.
Oh, fuck, lol. I hate that Real Taller taught me that spiders suck.
So, weird drow step temple. What would you guys like to do?
Do the footsteps actually go towards that?
Yes.
Of course.
I'm already heading towards it.
Yeah, same.
Cool.
Following along with them?
If you follow the footsteps, they eventually reach the stairs, where you can see clear disturbances in the dust. As somebody who was in something of a hurry ascended these stairs.
Okay. So it looks like it's not. We might not. Maybe, hopefully, don't have to worry about, like, random dark elves. Hopefully.
I mean, or they just never use this staircase. There's one on each cardinal direction.
Okay. Maybe.
Yeah, let's just go.
Yep. We'll go up.
Trying to be as quiet as possible as we go, just in case.
I mean, it's a
Yep.
300-foot staircase, so, you know,
Yeah.
take some time. Eventually you get to the top, and you find that it is, in fact, basically a circular staircase heading upwards.
Is it like a cake?
In
Is it
what
a cake?
in what sense?
Like one of those wedding cakes that have the different tiers. Like kind
It's
of like,
kinda. It's more like one of the Mayan pyramids.
oh, it's a ziggurat.
Yeah, we'll see. Excuse me. And then yes, it has a spiral staircase at the top.
Okay.
Which once more you can see the services in the dust off.
Let's keep moving, I guess.
Is the spiral staircase open to, like, there's no walls on it?
Correct. Somewhat of a precarious journey. It's certainly not OSHA compliant.
Uh-huh.
No, this fills me with much nope, but okay.
Yeah, same.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I
You
wonder if we're
climb the
gonna
stair.
have
Climb the staircase, step after step after step after
You're
step.
resisting the desert
Okay, we
ground.
get it.
Many, many steps.
It is a lot of steps and it's very high.
And eventually reach the ceiling, and it
Thank God.
carves up into there as well. Whether this is better or not probably depends on what your own personal fears are. If you have a problem with heights, maybe this is better. If you had a problem with tight spaces, this most certainly is not. As you breathe,
I'm pretty sure.
as you climb up through the stuffy air, you eventually reach something like a door. What
What
would
do
you
you
like
mean
to do?
something like a door?
Can I roll Arcana to see if, or not Arcana to see if the store might have like something weird on it to make it so that we can't open it for some bizarre reason.
Yeah, sure, go nuts.
Yay!
Has the door been disturbed recently?
It looks like yes.
Okay.
I just cannot make any good rolls today. Good lord.
Who knows, Hugo? You're in a tight space. It's weird. You're kind of freaked.
I try to open the door.
I have my gun ready to take a shot if something is about to attack us.
Which hand are you using?
Can I use Mage Hand? That might have been a
late.
better idea.
Too late.
My left hand. My
Okay.
right's holding the torch.
You push the door open, and it's more like a panel than like an actual door. Like there's not really a door handle.
Oh.
You see a strange shimmering effect as you open it, as it passes the sort of thing that you recognize as what happens when something passes through a magical illusion.
Mm-hmm.
And you find yourselves at the surface. The door kind of comes out of a boulder. There's an illusion cast on it such that it looks like a full boulder, when in fact it is only half of a boulder with a door inset into it and an illusion around it.
Neat.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. About probably 50 feet away, you can see the train tracks. That's all you can see.
Hey, we made it out.
Do we see any people walking pathwards?
Nope.
Footprints.
It's nice and windy, unfortunately.
Hmm.
So, is it an open area with basically no cover?
Yep.
Okay. Do we hear anything?
You do not. Nothing but the wind blowing, dust hitting the ground.
Well, shit.
Much better
And
now.
That's the end of the adventure.
And now we're trapped in the desert. Yay!
Oh, I'm
I
fine.
mean, you can follow the train tracks back to town.
Yeah.
Maybe if you whistle a lot, you'll find your horses again.
Epona couldn't read. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, so that was about an hour early. Sorry.
It was fun.
that's all right.
Alright.
We can't
John-
always estimate how long they'll be.
Yeah.
We went an hour over?
No, we're an hour
Other
short.
way.
Oh.
Well, like,
GG.
Kitty.
I'm glad that y'all had fun.
Yeah.
It was fun, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think of Snakes and Saloons?
Kind of cool.
interesting.
Gunslingers are terrifying.
They are.
Yep.
I'm kind of weak. Might be just because I didn't actually properly do my spells good, so that I could have like a decent third level, level 3 spell.
I have not had that puny of stats in quite some time at level 5.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think that's also why Sky was so terrifying, because she was the only one that rolled decently.
Like, my stats are 8, 14, 14, 18, 11, 10.
Yeah.
Which give me a whole lot of nothing.
I mean, yeah. I had 11, 18, 12, 14, 11, 12. I just, I had a racial increase to my dexterity, and I upped my dex at level 4, so...
Yeah, I upped my strength at level 4, and I've got 16 strength.
Nice. I have 18 charisma.
I mean, I also have a 16 in con, but that was my highest stat. My charisma, on the other hand, was abysmal. I am not the face of the party. I am here
I think my character is the face of the party.
to punch things. But yeah, that was fun. And we didn't die.
Amazingly.
It was
Sort
kind of
of.
fun, the little conversations I could use my character in.
Sort
I
of a Pyrrhic victory there, huh?
Yeah, we didn't die, but we also didn't get any loot worth... I mean, we know where the train is. I'm sure someone will pay us for that information.
Yeah, I'm sure they can use magic to get the train back in. Like, we
mean-
can't really account for worms suddenly appearing out of nowhere. Let's not mention why the worms came about. Let's just mention a worm attacked while we were on the thing.
Listen, the
That-
worm even ate through the top of the train.
Yep.
Really makes you think.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's entirely possible.
I mean, I think the main thing is getting back to the station before that tiefling gets back to whoever can help her retrieve the gold.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
They're probably...
I mean, authorities will eventually find the train, given that it is on the tracks.
Yeah. Well, close enough.
Yeah.
Hopefully before another train falls in there.
Yeah, listen, the authorities finding the train is going to amount to the drunken guy falling down the hole into the train.
So yeah, it'd probably be good if we tell them before they have any drunk guys falling down holes.
So
Well-
the sheriff?
That piece of
Some-
shit.
So you see if we can. Maybe the sheriff will be interested if we mention it to him. Maybe.
Will he be
because-
coherent enough to understand our sentences?
I mean, you definitely want to tell the authorities there's a hole in the train tracks before the next train passes.
Oh, absolutely.
Does this mean that
Aw.
Lisa's going to have to go talk and might have to talk to other people who make weird flirtatious comments to him?
Yes.
Don't worry, the sheriff wouldn't do that. They've also got guides to playing all the NPCs, which are fan-fucking-tastic. The one for the
It's
sheriff
funny.
is... Sorry?
I'm sorry, it was really funny when, like, the lady was just making the kind of flirty comment. I'm just like,
The trait for the sheriff is, Furious is very lazy. He is so much so that he speaks in as little words as possible, often replying to people with a simple "yar," even if the reply doesn't make any sense.